You want a beer? You want a beer? You want a beer. That. Oh, sorry. Kannst du mal einmal ein Bier holen, bitte? Ein Bags. Er möchte ein Bier. Ja, there's a Bags. Because I opened my... Hol doch mal zwei. So before it starts, this is in the way. Come on, let's put that away.
Good,
it's not important right now.
Perfect. We know where we are, right?
We know where we are. Exactly.
We know what we received.
Exactly.
And it's a big thing.
It is heavy, and it's not beautiful.
I've seen worse.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Cool. So, finally you are done.
Prost.
Cheers. A beer after the performance, is that good?
Always.
Christian Thielemann told me he drinks whiskey in the bathtub after the performance because it's quicker. You know, the body is warm and the alcohol goes in.
Okay, I don't have such ritual yet, but maybe I will try it. I mean, my drink of choice is generally champagne, but it's not as wet as this, you know.
This is for the thirst, and the champagne is for enjoying.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, we are in the end, you know. You have been working. I have enjoyed myself, basically.
Good.
But I want to talk to you about the beginning. If there's silence, like in an evening like today, I think Zarathustra was the first piece you played, right?
We played the Tchaikovsky before, the Tchaikovsky Polonaise.
And then comes Zarathustra. Yeah. I want to... So, and there's nothing, you don't hear anything, and now I want you to teach me how do you stop silence and start sound?
In a way, you know, when the conductor lifts the arm, it's a little bit like taking the people with you. It's not only about showing something, it's about, let me do it.
So it's not like 1, 2, 3, zack. It is what?
There's a small motion that's like, okay, come with me, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Does it have to do with breath?
Of course, completely.
Okay.
A slow breath and then...
So it's important to do this first.
You know,
it's just show off. Come on.
No, because and Nicolas Arnoncourt is the one also. If you listen to his recordings, every ensemble they breathe together, because he breathes a lot. And I think
Nicolas Arnoncourt starts, he is doing.
Yes.
You know, he's breathing with his eyes.
His eyes are the most fascinating things. I think they're more fascinating than even his stick, you know, which he doesn't use. So. No, it's not show off. I think it's really to take the moment, and then if you breathe normally and when you stop breathing you start the gesture, then it's clear. Okay. If you don't breathe and you do,
then it doesn't work.
No.
It's dead.
Paf.
So Zarathustra starts, and I know how it starts with this
little C, that's with the contrafagot and the organ.
What bar?
What bar?
In what bars?
Well, it's in 4.
It's in 4. Okay, so it's easy.
So you get then boom. And then you stay for the silence. There's 4 bars this way that you don't really count. And when the trumpets start, this is the important thing.
Okay.
Then
so you just wait for the trumpets.
Yeah, exactly. You just like set the mood, and then they know when it starts with the eyes.
Yeah.
And then the breathing. Pum. So if I would do it to you, and starts a pum, so yeah, see. But if I do, then it's late.
Are you a manipulator?
I hope not.
But you are, and you know that you are. No magician would say he is a magician.
But manipulator to me is very negative, because it feels
for me too.
Okay, so therefore I don't like this. I would love to be an enabler.
Enabler. Okay, that sounds politically correct.
No, but it's more than this. I think you have to give people confidence. Okay. A manipulator would be to do something strange, and then the orchestra has to look, and they miss it, and you say, "You didn't look at me." Okay. That's manipulative. Okay. And if you just are there to be clear and say, they don't have to think then about when they come in. Because some conductors say, oh, the orchestra, they know how to be together. Don't do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just show us the music. Personally, I think that's not right. You have to show it very clearly so they don't have to think about it. They just say, oh yeah, it will be there, so I will just now play my note as beautiful as I want.
Is that something, do you always need an orchestra to make music? Or do you sometimes hear a sound for yourself if you... I mean, nobody is... Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah. Wow, I conducted you, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. But do you sometimes hear a sound, even though there is... I mean, the problem is of a conductor.
Yeah.
It's not a piano, it's not a violin, it's not...
It's precisely the most fun aspect of it.
Yeah.
Is that when we work as conductors, when we study, it's really in silence, complete silence, but we hear the music.
Do you see yourself? Do you watch in the mirror?
Never. This is counterproductive. Okay. You have to hear, be with but never try any gesture. That is completely wrong.
Try it in front of the orchestra and see whether that works.
Exactly, because you don't never think of your gesture. You just think of the music. That's what Maestro Giulini taught me, and that is what is still to this day my only motto. Because if you think about your gesture for a split second, there's unclarity. I'm gonna show you this there.
Yeah, okay.
Instead, just say it's there. You don't think about it.
Is that sometimes I talked about that with Pollini, and Pollini said to me, the best way to play piano is without playing the piano, because I have the perfect sound in my brain, and I will never be able as a musician to fulfill this perfect sound I'm having as soon as I read the score.
Yeah.
Is that a problem? I mean, Karajan seemed to know the score and just conduct it blindly. Yeah. Do you hear the perfect score in your head while you're conducting?
This is a beautiful question, because I think conducting this is very important, because the first thing an orchestra musician will tell you about a conductor is he or she knows what he or she wants. Yeah. You know, she knows and we know, he knows, perfect. But it's only half the thing with an orchestra, and this is also the beauty. An orchestra is not a clavier, it's not a geiger, it's a living organism that also wants to do a perfect sound, which might not be the same.
It's your perfect sound.
It could even be more perfect. It could be more beautiful. So the meeting of it, the mixture of I want to achieve something, but I'm open to get the sound that they want to give, and then we merge and we make this cocktail together.
But that means that you have to listen to the music which is played twice. One bar before it sounds in your brain, and then if it sounds, you always have to check and very check.
Yeah, it's not even one bar before. It's almost simultaneous. And this is really difficult.
So you hear two orchestras, your brain orchestra and the real orchestra?
In a way, yeah. And you go back and forth. The first reading, that's it. It's very...
The brain orchestra learns from the real orchestra.
Exactly. And then
the real orchestra learns from you.
Or I think, okay, I received this, but I want that. How do I get there? Instead of just saying, no, play it this way. Just
manipulating, that's what I said.
Yeah, but this would be, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, pleasure too.
I give you back your Echo Klassik. Now it looks much more beautiful. Yeah.
Yes, of course. As heavy. I wouldn't conduct with this as a Taschstock, but you know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. And congratulations. See you on the party.